Oh, Netty is a tad on the wonk. Right, let's have a look at the picture, at the framing. Hopefully you can hear me, and hopefully you can see me, and hopefully all is well. We will double check all of that before I get cracking absolutely properly. Right, the napkins come in. Right, I can see myself. Can I hear myself? Netty is a tad on the wonk. Right, let's have a... Okay, sounds not absolutely brilliant, but I think I am hearable. It is a bit crackly on the audio, isn't it? It is a bit crackly on the audio. Is that... Let's try phone. See if that helps. Okay, testicles, 1, 2, 3. Now I've got to wait for the delay before I can see how it sounds. Let's have a listen. Is that let's try phone. See if that helps. Okay, is anybody else getting the picture breaking up as well? Okay, testicles, 1, 2, 3. I've got to wait for the delay before I can see how it sounds. Sounds better, pictures worse. Okay, I think the issue that we've got here is that the interweb isn't very good, because I didn't bring Starlink, because in my mind I've live streamed from here before and it was okay, and it was only when I got here I remembered it wasn't actually okay. As long as you can hear me, we can make the best of it. Right, let me just go and check the actual camera. Okay. Well, hopefully it might improve a bit, but there is a chance that this is going to be as good as it gets, darling. So we are just going to have to make do and mend a bit tonight, I'm afraid. Picture's cleared up a little bit. Right, it might be a bit hit and miss. We're just going to have to make the best of it, okay? So... Right. Okie dokie. Good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome to Monday night live from the motorhome. And I'm delighted that you could join me here in my happy place in darling Nettykins. And I am away on another motorhome Monday and having another netty night. And what a lovely day it's been. What an absolutely lovely day it has been. And I can't think of a single better way to finish it than hanging out with you guys for 2 hours as we wave away Monday and we welcome in Tuesday. And we will be doing so in the company of our perennial and permanent pals, our matching pair of his and hers highly powered hedgehogs of truth. We are not being joined by any boxes that are getting pounded. There's none of that. There's none of that when we're in Netty, darlings, not these days. So Sean's box will get an almighty pounding tomorrow night. Tonight there will be no pounding of any way, shape or form. What else? Oh, well, we have got the community portable electronic telephonic device upon which you could, many would argue should, and I hope will, leave a voice note for the delectation and indeed delight of your fellow bogs, your fellow members of the inner scrotum, and of course the growing band of the most elite of the elite, the damned elusive penny lickers. fine people they are, to a man and a woman. And I think you'll find that I'm pretty much unanimous in that. So yeah, I have had a fabulous day. I've got lots and lots of things to talk to you about. But before I get on to what I want to say, I need to read what you've got to say. I need to catch up with your comments, because your comments are, and let us never forget this, very much the meat and potatoes of this community spaghetti bolognese. So I will hawk myself to a more upright position. I will don my binoculars. I'll scroll back as far as I can in the comments, and let's see who's with us and what you've got to say for yourself. So joining us, I need to clean this table. I need to clean this table. Bloody hell, I can't cope with that now that I've seen it. That is outrageous. What a dirty Bertie I am. What a dirty Bertie. Goodness gracious me, said Sunlight Sue. This, as the actress said to the bishop, will never do. This will never do. I will begin a rapid clean-up operation, if you don't mind me saying so, Steve Bunce. Oh, shit, a brick. That didn't go well. That didn't go well. Here we go. Rub-a-dub-dub. Rub-a-dub-dub, darlings. Live table cleaning with Boaty. You don't get that on Hubnut. Live table cleaning? What? I should cocoa. Right. Now I can get back to it. Tell you what, I'll make myself comfortable. It's Monday. It's my chill day. It's my netty night. Why shouldn't I be comfortable? What the hell have I just done with my little napkin? Oh, it's been covered up by my big fat ass. Right then. Joining us tonight in no particular order of appearance, merit, height or bra size, we have the fabulous Mandy Mc26, Stew 69 Fouquet, the lovely Peter P, Steve Colg, Paulie Galtieri, the fabulous Richard. Oh, we've got food news from Stew 69 Fouquet. Food news. I told you there was food news. Here it comes. More soup than smash burgers and chips. I think he might have been going for burgers there. Or perhaps not. Perhaps he smashed some buggers. Who knows? Who knows? Only he does. And we can only conjecture, or something else beginning with C. Pick anything you like. God, I'm happy to be back in Netty. I adore darling Nettykins. I absolutely... what? It's such a happy feeling. It really is. And I have had it. Anyway, I'm catching up with comments before I do anything else, aren't I? Yes, that's right. I'm going to try and make sense up until 11 o'clock. I've got loads to talk to you about. Loads. And I need your input on a very big question, I suppose. Yeah, I need your input. But, right, back to the comments. We've said hello to lovely Mandy, haven't we? In Xanadu, says Stu, did Kubla Khan a stately pleasure dome decree where Alf, well, I know what you mean, where he's written screed, where Alf the sacred river ran through caverns measureless to man, down to the sunless sea. That's one of the ones that I could actually recite by heart, so I didn't need to read that. I'll tell you what we'll do tonight. We'll do poetry when pissed. I haven't done poetry when pissed for a while. Somebody remind me, and at 11:30 after the final intermission, I will read you a poem, seeing as Stu has, started the ball rolling in that regard. I wonder, says Richard, if tonight will be more relaxing for Boaty. It probably will. Well, it will in a sense. I've got to do all of the work tonight because, as you can see, I am all on my jacksie. I am all on my own, Sam. But I feel incredibly relaxed because I'm in Netty. I'm in Netty and it's fabulous. She is fabulous. It's getting warm. I'm going to have to turn the diesel heater off in a minute. And, darlings, my precious little, slightly out of date walnut whips. I am currently off grid. Yes, I'm not at a campsite. I'm not plugged into anybody's elastic trickery, and yet my wine, which is just over there in Netty darling Nettykin's fridge, my wine is beautifully and perfectly chilled. Oh yes, I have got a three-way fridge. For the first time since I have owned Darling Nettykins, I have a three-way fridge. It has always worked on hookup. It has always worked on battery when driving. Now it works on gas, and it works beautifully. So in my fridge, I've got a goodly supply of wine. I've got staff curry for my supper. I've got well, actually, that's about it, to be honest. That's about it. Oh, I've got bread and butter if for breakfast tomorrow if I want toast. But I think I'm having a full English tomorrow, darlings. In fact, I'm pretty damn certain I am. And I'll come up to my food news. Right, catch up with the comments. I've got so much to tell you. I need to catch up with the comments. Water. It's bloody fabulous. You should try some. Okay. Top 57 is with us. That's the fabulous Pauline, of course. Jamesy, the Jamesy boy. Evening, Boaty. All in Netty, the inner scrotum, and the bugs. Good evening, Jamesy, you lovely man. And I hope you're well. Is Murder with us? He is Murder 391. That's a lovely card, of course, isn't it? Captain Nemo Poker is with us. Jimmy Quinn, a very good evening. The lovely Heidi Cash. How are you, sweetheart? The Wild Thing, Cold Water, Scotland. Oh no, the Wild Thing, Cold Water. Oh well, it's Kate. It's Kate. Hello, Kate. Hope you are very, very well. Lovely to have you with us as always. Del Paddy. And says, Boaty, where has Mustard been over the last few months? I don't know. I haven't seen him for a year. I imagine he's been at home, homeschooling his children and looking after doing a bit a bit around the house while his missus is at work and doing a bit around the yard and making the odd YouTube video, I would imagine. What does the T-shirt say, Boaty, ask you? It says, I want you to suck on my chocolate salty balls. And yes, I do mean you. Oh, yeah. If you don't mind me saying so. Steve Buns. Need to get a new Netty box, says Jamesy. Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice to have a Netty box, wouldn't it? I mean, the Netty box is lovely, but it's not up to the job of being pounded until it's full to bulging, sadly. The Netty box is like a jigsaw, and you just plug it in together, and it's only held by friction. So when you start banging a few pound coins in there, it doesn't end well. But yeah, we could do with a Netty box. I'll keep my eyes open as I travel around this United Kingdom of confusion. God, I hardly travel at all, do I? I go to the restaurant, I go back, and then on a Monday I sod off somewhere. I will keep my eyes peeled for a suitable Netty box, because it would be that Netty should have her own box, really. She should have. And I miss pounding the box. And Netty has got, but as soon as we got up to, I think there was only £7 in there, and it just fell apart. It's not the right box for the job. So we do need a new Netty box. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Charity shops might be a good shout for that. Right, come on, catch up with the comments. I want to talk to you about stuff. Bunga Bunga Party, good evening. Mike P, hello, you lovely man. JB71, Netty Kutch. Oh, fabulous Netty Kutch is with us. Hi all from lovely Newquay in Wales. Hello to you, Netty. Lord Baverstock is it? Well, I know Lord Baverstock is here. I mean, It's Phil. I know where Phil is. Stratospherian. Stratospherian, good evening to you. Oh, Kate. Oh, dear. Good luck for tomorrow. And I can understand why you're dreading it. But, yeah. Good luck. We'll all keep our fingers crossed for you. Is the maid off, Jason? Yeah. No sign of the maid. Is it still crackling? Let's have a listen. I know where Phil is. Stratospherian. Stratospherian, good evening to you. Okay, yeah, it's not brilliant, but you never know, things might improve. John Fletcher, good evening. Deborah Fleming. Hello, Deborah. Oh, my little cherub face. How lovely. How lovely. Oh, I love the idea. Did you fill Nettie's water reservoir with wine instead of water? No, that's half a job done, I'm afraid. I've drained the water off, the water with the Pure Clean or whatever it's called in, but I didn't get chance to refill the water tank. So Nettie is empty at the moment, but you know, that would have made it more economical and quicker on the motorway. And as you will find out in a video coming soon, Nettie achieved the dizzy height of 57 miles per hour today. And that's 57 real miles an hour. That's a true reading, not the speedometer reading. So 57. That's not bad for a Nettie, is it? Christopher Lucas is with us, and a very good evening to you. Hello, everyone, says Tina. The volume is very poor. It's crackly. Yes, we know that. Bunga Bunga Partey says, I've not been around for a while. We can try it without the microphone if you want. Do you want to try it without a microphone? I'll take the microphone out for a little while, and you tell me if it's better or worse. All right? I'll leave this one here. I'll unplug the doings at the phone. Okay, so we are now without a microphone. You tell me better or worse. And then we'll decide how we carry on. I suspect the problem is weak internet rather than the microphone, but let's find out. We'll try it without. We'll while says Bunga Bunga Partey. When are we going to be entertained by Boaty trying to use an inflatable electric tent? Next Monday. Next Monday is planned for that. Right now, let's have a listen with the microphone out. We are now without the microphone. You tell me better or worse. And then we'll decide how we carry on. I suspect the problem is weak internet. Right. But let's find out. We'll try it without. Oh, pants, isn't it? It's just weak internet, darlings. Absolutely nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. Absolutely not a sausage I can do about it. We're just going to have to soldier on. And I think I'm going to put them because I think that was worse. I'll put the microphone back in. We will carry on as normal and we'll just have to make the best of it. We will just have to make the best of it. I'll open the wine and I won't give a shit then anyway. So, happy days. Really. So, just to be clear, if you are just joining us, welcome to Monday Night Live from the Motorhome. Yes, the picture is lousy. Yes, the sound is lousy. We know, nothing we can do about it. The internet's a bit shit. It might get better as we go later into the evening and fewer people are using it. But yeah, next Monday has been penciled in for the tenting. Kes Hawks, good evening to you. Paul Cooper, good evening, my new friend. Met him on Sunday, didn't we, darlings? How's the sound sounding now? Let's have a listen. Yes, the picture is lousy. Yes, the sound is lousy. Oh, that's not too bad. We can cope with that. Yeah, the picture's shit, but we've coped with worse, darlings. We've coped with worse. And as long as you can hear me, because I've got stuff I want to tell you, but I am going to catch up. I am going to catch up. So, diddly do. I haven't seen the Monaco Grand Prix. No, Heidi, not managed to catch. It's been a busy weekend with community meetups, friends, busy nights at the restaurant. I've barely had a chance to scratch my bottom over the last 3 or 4 days, but I will catch up with Monaco. I know the result, and I'm looking forward to watching it. Okay, whizzing through. Are the girls all right, Boaty? They are absolutely fine. Oh, I'm sorry you've got a poorly chest, John. Josh joins us all the way from New York. A very good evening to you. What? Oh, Billy Joe. Good evening, Billy Joe. Billy Joe says, water is for peasants. Wine is for the gods, Boaty. Well, I might be a peasant at the moment, but I will become a god at 11 of the o'clock, or wine o'clock, as it's known in community circles. And Billy Joe goes on to say, good evening, fine folk. Where are you tonight, asks Netty Kutch. I am back where I was a few weeks ago at Dieu Priory, because it's lovely here. It's absolutely lovely here. And I'm not alone. I have my friends with me, but they're having a bit of a chilled night, and they're spending their last night together for, well, it's only for a few days. But we've had, oh, let me catch up with the comments and I'll tell you what we've been getting up to. That's better without the mic. No sound. Bunga Bunga Partey says, question, Boaty, you regularly drive your vehicles on fumes. I was told never let your tank level fall below quarter full. Is that a fact or an old wives' tale? Well, Bunga Bunga, it depends. On an older vehicle, it's definitely a fact. If you drive an older vehicle, or certainly this was true back in the day, with a steel fuel tank, the tank will rust. And bits of rust will flake off in the tank. And if you suck the tank dry, let it go too low, all of the crap that's floating around in the fuel tank will find its way to the fuel filter, clog up the fuel filter, and your car won't run properly. It's also a good idea not to let your car get below a quarter of a tank of fuel for other reasons. But it is definitely not an old wives' tale. It is, generally speaking, good practice. I don't suppose it matters overly with like brand new cars, where they're not going to have old fuel tanks with a load of crap in them. And I don't suppose it matters at all on electric vehicles. But Netty, for example, yeah, I don't let Netty get low. In fact, Netty's got 3/4 of a tank at the moment, bless her. Picture is now back to VHS quality. Well, I'm spoiling you then, aren't I? Oh, we're back in HD, says John. There you go. The hedgehogs are saying, can they live with the others? It's warmer in ROGERBOTTY. Netty is currently 24.5 degrees. So I don't know what they're complaining about. I've got the diesel heater whirling away on the lowest setting. And it's lovely and warm in here. So, yeah, don't know what they're whinging about. And it won't be lovely and warm in ROGERBOTTY at the moment, because I'm officially off site tonight. ROGERBOTTY is all closed up, unplugged. The car is up in the car park. I've done everything I should do. I'm a good boy, and the wardens will be very pleased with me. Warders. Tonic 110. Good evening. Right, come on, let's get pictures looking great now is when you put up and dislodge the friendly ghost. Ah, there we are. Oh, see you later, Kate, and every good wish for tomorrow. Every good wish for tomorrow. We all send you love and strength. Get through it, and let's hope they can start to get things sorted for you and find out what's going on and set about putting it right. We'll all be thinking of you. Do let us know how you get on. Have I caught up? I have caught up with the comments. Fantastic. That is great news. Right, so that means I can start to tell you about things. And then there are, I think I'll wait until 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock in order to pick your brains. There's something very important that I want to ask you as a community. It potentially involves each and every one of you, and it's a decision that I want you lot to make, or at least I want you lot to lead in making the decision, because it's all about you. What have I done with my thing? Am I sitting on it with my big fat ass again? Where has it gone? Where are you? What have I done with my napkin? Me comfort. Oh, it's down here. Look, I've dropped it on the bloody floor. Fortunately, the floor is lovely and clean. Oh, that's good, Tina Rose. I'm glad that the volume's improved you. Deborah, yes, I did hand the gate pass in. This is 21 days, so I'm fine. I'm well within the 27 days, and the 27 days will reset now, so I won't have to do it for another 3 weeks. Plans for the Mondays coming up. Next Monday, I'm planning to do tenting. The Monday after that, I will be celebrating the summer solstice with my friends on one of their friends' farms, somewhere down in Warwickshire, I think. The Monday after that, I'll do something else, and then the Monday after that, that's something we're going to chat about. How will you make coffee without any water? Asked Deborah. I've got bottled water, Deborah. I don't drink water from the water tanks. The water in NETTY and in ROGERBOTTY is for washing up, showering, brushing teeth, etc., etc. But for actually drinking or making coffee, I use bottled water. Now, obviously, ROGERBOTTY's water comes out of an aqua roll that's been purified. I've just purified NETTY's system. In theory, it should be safe to drink, but I'm sticking to bottled water for drinking purposes, and that includes coffee. The onboard water on NETTY and on ROGERBOTTY, washing up, showering, teeth brushing, face washing, all of that kind of thing, but not actually for drinking. I cook with it. I use it for cooking, but I don't drink it. That's quite a common thing amongst motorhomers and caravanners. Tonics off for a tiddle. Right, okay. Comments caught up with. I can start to tell you about stuff. That's nice. Right. I've had such a lovely... Oh, hang on. Question from Bunga Bunga Partey. After the Nepali crew's first outdoor camping escapade, does Amrit still have all of the camping equipment, or has it all gone on eBay? No, he's still got it. He has still got it, and he said he might actually put the tent up in his garden tonight and spend the night in the tent again. He'd love to do it every Monday, but you know, they have commitments. But he does still have it all. I think he returned one thing, because it was a duplicate purchase. One didn't turn up in time, so he bought it from Tesco, and then it turned up the day after he got back, so he's going to return one of them. But so it's been a fab day. I woke up earlier than I wanted to, but I woke up at the time I needed to. I was dog tired this morning. It's been an amazing 3-4 days, but I have been seriously sleep deprived. So I could have done with staying in bed until about 11 o'clock this morning, but no, I was up. I was up before 9, and job number 1, I had 1 cup of coffee. Before I even had my 2nd cup of coffee, I went down into Matlock in search of a gas bottle. And I was ripped off left, right, and centre. I paid £19 more than I should have, but it was local, and I didn't have time to bugger about. So NETTY has got a brand new gas bottle, because my gas bottle was running on absolute dregs, absolute fumes. So I've now got a full bottle, and that was important because now I'm running my fridge on gas. So yeah, I did that. Got back, drained, netted water, started getting everything prepared for, for going away, because we needed to be off the site by 12 o'clock. I didn't need to be, but Jen, Ange and Phil, they needed to be off by 12 o'clock, obviously. Andy's still there for another night. Andy's still there tonight. And Paul set off at about 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock this morning, something daft. Just have another look at the comments. Oh, good night, Heidi. Sleep tight. Oh, Bunga Bunga, bless you. Oh, thank you very much. A super duper thing to buy a Bombay bad boy pot noodle. And you know what? I will do exactly that. I will absolutely buy a bunghole did a nice thing, says Peter P. I will absolutely buy a Bombay bad boy pot noodle with that. And the last one I had, I chopped up a sheik kebab and put that in it, and it was absolutely lovely. So I'll do that with the next one as well, because I have got a sheik kebab in the freezer in ROGERBOTTY. Hopefully it doesn't totally defrost when the fridge is unplugged tonight. The view from the Rest and Be Thankful car park on the Great Orme is breathtaking, says Deborah. It is indeed, and I will be spending a night there, because if you pay £20, you can park your motorhome in their car park and spend the night there. And I am going to be doing exactly that. And I'll be sure to take Starling with me. I'm annoyed for not bringing it. I should just don't mess about. I pay £100 a month for bloody Starling. I was just too lazy and bone idle to unplug it and unwind it from ROGERBOTTY. And I thought, oh, the phone signal was all right there. Lesson learned, always bring Starling, Boatlink. Tonic's back. So we got everything done this morning, and this is where it gets fun. We decided, they said to me, so there's three of us leaving together, right? There's Jen in Molly, there's Ange and Phil in K Camper, and there's me and Netty. And they've said, see you down there. And I said, oh, that's it. You're just going to fuck off and abandon me, are you? And just make your own way down there. And they said, well, we're not sitting at 50 miles an hour with you as you trundle down there, getting overtaken by bloody old ladies on mobility scooters. I said, oh, it's like that, is it? Fine. I basically guilt tripped them. And I said, no, right, you go off. I'll see you down there. You go off. And as I was climbing into Netty and just warming her up, they came back down and they said, we're going to convoy. We're going to convoy and here. And they gave me a handheld CB radio tuned into the right channel. So basically, we drove down to where we are here now, down in Leicestershire. We drove down in a tight convoy, 3 camper stroke motorhomes, and we all had CB, and we're chatting away on the CB because it's legal. You're allowed to do it. You're allowed, even though you're holding it in your hand, it's legal. You're allowed to do it, and it was hilarious, and it made it so much fun. Now then, you've got a daily diary coming up just for shits and giggles. I wasn't going to video today, and I haven't videoed today because I'm going to get too behind. I wanted to have a relaxing day with my friends without worrying about making a video, without worrying about recording anything. So that was my plan, and I've read it, and I've got the last Monday's video that I haven't even started editing yet. So I need to get that out for you. And I didn't want to have 2 that. So today was a non-video day today. Except I thought if we're all doing a Top Gear convoy road trip type thing, and we've got CB radio, this needs to be on video. So I just turned the windscreen camera on and left it running for the entire trip. And I'm going to put the whole trip up. It's a 62-minute trip. And there's no me speaking. I don't talk to you or anything like that. It's just the trip with, from a driver's point of view, in Netty. I was in the middle of the convoy. I've got a K-camper in front of me, driven by Phil. And then I've got Molly behind me, driven by Jen, with Ange in the co-pilot seat. And it's just that drive with us rabbiting away on the CB radio. So you're going to get that whether you like it or not. And I have made the absolute categoric 100% firm decision that I need CB radio in my life. I've never had a CB radio, never played about with it, never experimented with it. I've seen others do it. I've been driven in vehicles that had CB radio back in the day, but I am going to get into CB radio a bit because it was, when you're driving, you know, with your pals or, you know, with it, it's brilliant. And it's really useful in some ways. We came on a really dangerous situation in the road, and the first person can warn the ones behind. Do you know what I mean? It was just brilliant. It added such an extra element to the road trip, and we all adored it, and we're all gonna get into it. So future convoy road trips, we're gonna be CB'd up to the max. You watch. Let me get back to the comments a bit. Thank you again, Bunga Bunga, of £1.99 super duper doings. That will turn itself into a bum boy, bad boy pot noodle. Where was that? Ah, that's where I got to. Ah, Deborah Fleming is saying good night. Cool, I love CB, says Jamesy. Are you going sleeping in Roger Bottom afterwards, Boaty? After what? I'm away. I'm in Netty. Sorry, I don't get what you mean. What was your handle? We didn't do that. We had right now. It wasn't technically CB radio. It was something else, but I don't know what that is. So it was effectively like a private channel. So we didn't have to have handles or anything like that. It's a kind of, I don't understand any of this. It was oh, I don't know. But we didn't have handles. Yes, indeed, Paul. We were talking about you. They were telling me about you and your amateur radio earlier today. It's the Honourable Minister for Interruptions. Good evening, sir.
Sir, it doesn't matter how far you run, you're never going to get away, you know that.
I would never try.
And chat, I'm sorry I couldn't reply to you all individually, but too many names and I was late as usual. I blame Corey for that.
Why not? Why not?
Well, I'm not going to blame myself, am I?
Of course not.
You're looking a bit more relaxed. Good for me.
I'll be even more relaxed after a glass or two of wine. You wait and see.
Yeah, be sliding off that seat, lad.
Oh, hopefully. Hopefully. I can report that the temperature is now 25 degrees and rising.
Oh, what have we got here? 11 degrees. Yeah.
Well,
mind you, us men up north can handle it, you know what I mean?
That's bloody freezing, man. Turn the heating on. You only live once.
T-shirt.
You only
Put in a
live
bloody
once.
T-shirt. Yeah. Right, I'll let you get on with it, Boaty. I was just letting you know that you can't escape.
Bless you, matey. Good to hear your voice as always.
Okay, see you later.
Speak to you in a bit. Here's a good quiz question, Boaty. What's your CB name going to be? Asked Richard. I don't know. Haven't thought about it yet. Haven't thought about it yet. And we've caught up with the comments again. So yeah, CB is going to be a thing going forward. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. So we got here, we got ourselves parked up, and then we went and had a carvery. A carvery, darlings. You know how I feel about carveries. I enjoyed it. It was very nice. It wasn't expected. It was, you know, it was nice actually. I had the beef. Well, you can't eat the beef at a carvery, can you? It's like old shoe leather. It wasn't. It was all right. It was nice. I had beef. I had turkey. I had roast potatoes. I had a Yorkshire pudding. I had runner beans. They had. Well, they weren't actually runner beans. They were French beans, whole green beans, but same difference, you know. I had horseradish. What else? Mashed potato, roast potato, beans, beef, turkey, Yorkshire pudding. Oh, and stuffing. And we all stuffed ourselves, and it was grand. And I love it here. It's a lovely place to park, and the staff are so welcoming and friendly in the pub. So yeah, absolutely lovely. And we'll be going and having the unlimited all-you-can-eat breakfast tomorrow morning. Looking forward to that. And then we will all head our separate ways until the next time. But at that point, I should probably say a massive, massive thank you to each and every one of you who have made this such a fabulous community weekend. And that's all of you. I do mean all of you. Whether you really went the extra mile and came and stayed on at Lickpenny and hung out and did the lives and this, that and the other, or whether you turned up for lunch on the Sunday, or if you weren't able to do any of that and you just kept us company on the live streams. A massive thank you to all of you for making it a fabulous community weekend. I have loved it. I've adored it. Hasn't finished for me yet. We've still got this night away, and then a lovely community breakfast in the morning. But let me remind you that, and certainly if you've seen Sherry's post, she tells you if you can go, you go. You won't regret it. It was lovely having Sherry and her husband Sam there on Sunday. Absolutely lovely. So, early reminder, the next one is the 5th of July, Sunday the 5th of July, 12 o'clock at the Hyde Hotel. Same time, same place. Do make it if you can. You will have a fabulous time, I promise. Let's get back to comments. Dan Fango, good evening, good evening, good evening. The hedgehogs can't look at you, Boaty. What have you done? I haven't done anything. Of course they can look at me. Of course they can look at me. Eyes to me, please, hedgehogs. Kegon one, a very good evening to you. Ah, yeah, Convoy and Smoking in the Bandit did the UK CB radio scene a favour. Yeah, yeah. I loved it. I loved it. Now, I don't know if I'd ever get into I don't know if I'd ever get into how much I'd get into just speaking generally with strangers on the road, but for road trips with your mates, even if you're you're not actually driving in convoy, but just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I've never done it before. Oh, excuse me. I've never done it before, and I loved it. I loved it. It made such it made such a difference. It made it so much fun. And Jen feels the same way. Jen had an absolute blast. Right, I'm going to have a quick intermission, darlings, before we get to wine o'clock. And then at 11, I will start pouring some wine. And then I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you about something very serious indeed. And I want your genuine, thoughtful, um, hello, mate. Are you covering me for my intermission?
Of course.
You're a legend. Right, I'll go and do that then. But yeah, when we hit wine o'clock, prepare yourselves because I need to talk to you about something. It is important, and I want you to be the people who lead on making the decision because, as I say, it's potentially going to affect you all as a community and the channel. So that'll be coming up at 11. In the meantime, I will leave you in the capable hands of the lovely Tonic. I nip out for a scented candle in the open air. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Right, so I'm here now then. Oh, all right, I'm here. Right, right. Okay. Oh, the question I need to ask Dan Fango. Did you manage to get away from that turboed frame, you know, with Steph chasing you? Other people won't know what we're on about, but we do. I don't know who to pick on. I choose who to pick on. Steph's on a bike. Is she? Oh. Well, she's graduated. Oh, Dan, I was just saying, did you manage to avoid that turbocharged frame that Steph has got, you know, for chasing you around and everything? Yeah, it is breaking up, I know that, but it's just the internet, and it's not particularly brilliant tonight. But Boaty has explained. So I don't know what you lot have been up to today. I've been doing my usual thing, just sitting here on my backside, drinking beer as normal. Well, not normal, it's only twice a week, so. No, Stu, I didn't manage to source any rhubarb. I forgot all about it. Yeah, I'll have to remember next time. There's me living next door to the rhubarb triangle and all. Bloody hell. Dear. No, lacking of the Yorksman. Aye, definitely. Mind you, I can't really say I'm a Yorkshireman, kind of being born in Cheshire, but that wasn't my fault. I didn't have a choice. What was that? You were Dan. Give over. You have to chase her when she used it. You want to see what she put about you, Dan. Sugar and all sorts. Yeah. Apparently, you're not a man to be stopped. God, this lag is terrible. This lag is blooming awful. Oh, my God. I play it, and about 5 minutes later, it actually comes through. But there you go. Life is as life is, you know.
Tonic, dear chap.
Do I hear the movement?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful outside. I need to go and take a couple of pictures. It is stunning out there. Do you mind just 30 seconds? I'll be back. I want to take a couple of pictures. It is beautiful. The sky's amazing. The pub is all closed and all the staff have gone, but they leave all the lights on.
Off your pop. Off your pop. Some days I can't see you being stubborn, Dan. I don't know. I think you're just doing as you're told, like every other good boy does. Jimmy, you're not freezing. How can you be freezing, lad? It's what have we got? Oh, mind you, it's only 10 degrees here. What's that, Peter? Duck? Or did it start with... No, it started with a D, yeah. Oh, dear me. Yeah, I've just been sat around on Facebook and messing about during the day, you know what I mean? Sorry was actually quiet for over an hour, and that I thought the world was coming to an end. Mate.
Bless you, mate. Thank you. That is lovely out there.
All right, yes.
I'll put the photographs on the Facebook, guys, so you can see. It's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Tony. Much appreciated, my friend.
Okay, Jason. I'll stop the call now, my friend.
Catch you later. Bye-bye. Right, I'll go back in the comments a bit. Oh, yeah, the picture goes wanky when I stand up, doesn't it? Whizzing through the comments. Okay. Right. Oh, Stu, it's amazing. It's absolutely beautiful out there. Just a particular angle. And the sky, I know it's nearly 11 o'clock, but the sky just looked amazing. And the pub is still all lit up. Well closed up. They close at about 9 o'clock. They're open all day. They're open in the morning doing carveries. They're doing breakfast, carveries all day, but they're like a daytime pub. So by they're normally closed by 9 o'clock, and everybody's gone. But they leave it all lit up. Car park's empty. There's just us. And then so I took a couple of snaps that way. Ideally, I should have had the camera on a tripod. I've just done it handheld, which is a bit dodgy on a long exposure, but hopefully they will come out. And then looking the other way, you've got the 3 motorhomes, and we're all parked, so our backs are level, but they're 3 different size motorhomes. NETTY's the smallest, so you've got like staggered, and again beautiful trees against a beautiful sky. So hopefully the pictures will come out. I'll put them in the Facebook group tomorrow. And if you're not a member of the Facebook group and you do Facebook, then do join. Just look for search for Boaty's World on Facebook. You'll find a page. Please like and follow it, and you will find a Facebook group. Please join it. You'll find, I don't know, I think there's about 1,100, well over 1,000 of us in there, and it's quite a fun place to be. Right. JB71 is freezing. Turn the heater up, dear boy. Duck. Boaty stepped on the duck outside. Jen came out to have a look at the view. It was Jen. It wasn't me. I mean, as I say, I don't think those 2 ladies actually possess lungs. I think the air just goes there. Oh, I didn't tell you what we did. We went to somewhere I've never been before, but I will go again. We went to a place, some of you might be familiar with it, called Mount St. Bernard's. And it's an abbey and a Mount St. Bernard, I think. It's an abbey and a monastery, and it's still a working. They make beer there. What a phenomenal place. What a phenomenal place. And the grounds are amazing. The gardens are beautiful. There's these something steps, I forget what they're called, that take you up to. I did put. Right, hopefully we're back. Right, I really must bring Starlink. Don't let me go anywhere without Starlink again. Hopefully we're back. Hopefully we're back. Oh, Paola joins us, full of hope as always. Are we back? Are we back? Good. Right, let's try and stay on. So I don't know where I got to, but so we went to this abbey, walked in, it's deserted. Suddenly an organ starts playing and a flute, and there's an organist and a flautist. I don't know whether they were practicing or what. And it's a magnificent building. Now, morally, I don't approve. Morally, I do not approve. Part of the reason that my church came into being is we can't get around the fact that there are these magnificent, hugely expensive, hugely valuable places of worship to God at the same time as there are people who are hungry, cold, homeless. We don't think that's right. But take that to one side. Take that to one side. For whatever reason, came all of a sudden, certainly unplanned. I didn't even know we were going to this place. That was unplanned as well. And I just sank to my knees and I prayed, listening to the organ and the flute. And I closed my eyes and spoke to their God. not my God, not my God. I am a minister for a different church, but nonetheless, for some reason, I felt that it would be rude for me to go into somebody's house and not speak to them. So I knelt and I prayed for, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 minutes, something like that, and had a bit of a chat with that particular God, and it felt like the right thing to do in an unexpected way. But it was an amazing place and a surprisingly moving experience. So there you go. I forgot to tell you about that bit of the day. What else happened? Oh, we've well, the rest of the stuff. Well, we walked the dogs, and and they were. Oh, Graham J. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Anyway, there we are. There we are. There we are. It's wind o'clock, isn't it? Sod the water. Sod the water. Let's go and open the wine. And for the first time, I don't think I've ever done this before on a live stream, I need a widdly wee. So forgive me while I have a quick tiddle. I won't be a moment. I'll close the door. Oh, that's better. Right. Let's get to the good bit. Let's get to the good bit. Oh. Oh, are you gonna? Oh God, yeah. Massive thank you to Phil. My 2 cupboards that haven't closed for a month, he's fixed them, and now they open and close. Thanks, Phil. You're a legend. The beautiful Netty wine glass is out. Where's my bluted? Right, let's pour some lovely, perfectly chilled wine. Oh my God, I love this. I'm off grid and I've got perfectly chilled wine. I've got the little flame in the little eye peephole showing me that my fridge is running beautifully and perfectly on gas. Oh, this is amazing. Netty is now on a whole new level of wonderfulness. I can have food in there. Well, I've got my staff curry in there. I've got bread, I've got butter, I've got various sauces that I purloined from the pub in Edale last Monday. Oh, God, Netty is a proper little home from home now. And it's homes from home that I want to talk to you about. Just catch up with the, oh dear, have I disrespected the on-air sign? Oh, God. Okay, let's try and move stuff out of the way, shall we? I'll move that round there. Boaty turns wine into water. I do. Paula said you're looking like a funky prepper. Whatever a funky prepper is. Anyway, right. Aye, Jamesy. Blooted. Look, there it is. Blooted. A particularly fine example of a whole genre of Scottish words and phrases to describe a state of extreme inebriation. Others are welled, morculous, gassed, fleeing, bucket, steaming, hammered, stocious, cabbaged, freaking, smashed, and out the game. No, I haven't got any bloody cheese there, JB71. Don't be rude. Right, cheers, darlings. Your very good health. Oh my God, I'm so happy. 25 degrees. I've got my lovely candles flickering up there. Oh God, I'm a happy boy. I am a happy boy. You're very good, darlings. Bottoms up if you're lucky, lads. Up yours if you're not careful, ladies. Don't be taken unawares. Please keep your wits about you. Keep your hands on your halfpennies. But above all, to each and every one of you, with joy in my heart and sincerity and integrity trumpeting out of my rearward-facing back bottom, please get stuffed. Thank you so much. Here we go. Look out, Tom. Here it comes. Beautiful wine, beautifully chilled wine in my beautiful motorhome in a beautiful place with beautiful friends. Doesn't get much better than this, darlings. Doesn't get much. Oh, it does get better. I'm having a wine-gasm. Ooh. I'm a lucky boy and I am a happy boy. Yeah, summer is apparently returning and Boaty would a tenting go. Boaty, because it looks like the universe has lined a number of things up and it looks like the universe wants something to happen. But it is for you, in part or in the main, to decide. Okay, as you all know, for some time now, I've talked about my absolute desire moving forward to make any funds created by the channel and therefore by you, the community. I want to pour that back into the community. And I've talked about various ways of doing that. I've talked about having a community motorhome, a community camper, in the long term, a community place in Spain, a community narrowboat, all of these things. The idea being that the community, through the channel, through YouTube, through the revenues raised, would try and create things that were then available for the community itself to use. So, for example, we could use the money raised by the channel via YouTube to buy a tent, a community tent, for example. And then that tent would then be available for anybody within the community to use free of charge. If somebody wanted to try tenting, couldn't afford a tent, or didn't know if they would like tenting and wanted to borrow a tent to try it, they could do it. And that would be the way that it would work with everything. So for a while now, I've had that dream of getting to a stage where we could do that, where I could do that, and possibly making a difference for a few people. And of course, I've mentioned it to all of you. A 787 Dreamliner would be nice, just Googling the price. So, as I think most of you also know, let's top the wine up. That was very nice. That was very nice. I wouldn't mind a little bit more of it. As some of you also know, then some people within the community that you know quite well, namely Phil and Ange, are buying a new motorhome. Not a brand new motorhome, but a new to them motorhome. A great, big, lovely, super duper, posh one. And as a result of this new motorhome, which will be coming along at the back end of this month, they need to sell their campers. So that's Miss Pickles and Kay Camper. And we've been having a little bit of a chat and a brainstorm over the last couple of days, and I think I mentioned it on a live. I think K Camper would be a perfect community camper. And obviously, Phil and Ange have got a massive personal investment, affection, love affair going on with K Camper because it has been their home for the last 7 years. And those two things, I think it'd be a perfect community camper. They hate the idea of her going to a bad home. They hate having to part with her. So if she stayed within the community, that would make them very happy. And if you factor in that Netty, darling Nettykins here, is going to be paid off, fully paid off in 2 weeks' time. So that's money that's been going out every week and I've been managing it. So I could potentially keep on managing it. Well, cut a long story short, Phil and Ange have very kindly offered me, and by extension you guys, first refusal on K Camper. We get first shout on her. So that's my question to you. And this is what I would like to discuss over the next hour or the next few days or however long it takes. What do you think? I'll tell you all about her. I've test driven her a couple of times now. So I'll tell you all about her, but basically, what do you guys think? Would you like to have her as your community camper? Because this is for you lot. This is for you lot. Will I use her? Yeah, I'm part of. Let's have a look. Are we back? The bloody internet. I could kick myself for Right, are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Sorry about this, darlings. Nothing I can do about it. We're just going to have to crack on as best as we can. Hopefully I'm back. I've no idea where I got to. So I'll... let's see. Okay. I'll scroll back in the comments a bit. Oh no, it's gone against those netty cuts. Yeah, it's a nuisance. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Normal service will be resumed tomorrow. Let's crack on as best as we can until midnight. Kay is known by the community, says P2P, not some random van. Well, yes, indeed. Very much a known quantity, and even more known now because I've had a damn good look around her, and I've been driving her around today and yesterday, actually. Mark's walking vlog, somewhat unkindly, says, so everyone chips in and Boaty gets a free camper. Mark's walking vlog, I'm not sure if you've listened, but that's not how it works. I'm paying for it. Nobody's chipping in anything. Nobody is chipping in anything. I am paying for it. So nobody's chipping in. I'm not getting a free camper, right? Let's clear this up. I am paying for it for you to use, for you, the community, to use. Can we get that clear, please? Mark's walking vlog and anybody else? That will be the deal. That will be the deal with all of the community vehicles. I will buy them on behalf of you lot via the channel, and the money's raised through the channel. In other words, the ad revenue that I get from my YouTube channel. Because the only reason my YouTube channel works is because of you lot. And I don't think that I should reap the benefits. Not all of them anyway. I think you should share the benefits. So this is my way, my idea of how to do it. I put stuff back into the community. So I will buy it. I will insure it. I will tax it. I will MOT it. I will maintain it and keep it on the road. You guys, you get to use it, and anything else that comes entirely free of charge. Is that clear? Mark's walking vlog and anybody else? Now, if you do use it and you want to chuck a couple of bob in to help keep it going, fine, you can do, but it's not required. It's not required. It is free for the community to use. So if anybody wanted to come on a community gathering like this here now, but you haven't got a motorhome or a camper van, you could come, you could use it. If you wanted to go off and do your own thing, feel free. Feel free. It's there. It is there as a community facility for the community to use. That's the idea behind this. Okay? Now, the question is, would K-Camper be suitable for you guys? Do you think you would be interested in her, in using her? And that's what we can discuss. But I need to tell you all about it, don't I? So you know what you're dealing with. Netty Kutch can't stay awake any longer. Good night, my lovely. And I'm back. Steve McDonald, a very good evening to you. Where will it be stored? Asks Raven. It will be stored either at Lickpenny or at the restaurant, and it will move between the two. And that will be the same with all of them. Why is the blue card in Watch Shelf? Because I can't get anybody to give me a lift to go and get it. No Munry box need. Right, I don't understand that. It's a great idea, says Paul Cooper. Simone, the lovely Hooked on Classics. How much is it? Asked Mark's walking vlog. You don't need to worry about that. That's for me to worry about, not you. All you need to know is you can use it for nothing. Will you drive it for me too, Boaty, so I can have a few pints? No. Personally, says Stu, I would love to hire a motorhome for a few days, but there's insurance doings, etc. The insurance is quite simple, Stu. If you already have an insurance which gives you third-party cover, I'm just going to turn the diesel heater off for a bit. We're up to 26 degrees, so that's more than warm enough. Right, the insurance, good point, Stu. Now, the community vehicles will be insured. So, assuming that you already hold a vehicular insurance policy, DOV, driving other vehicles, then you will be fine to drive on a third-party basis. That means that if you're driving the community vehicle and you have an accident, then you have third-party cover. So it would be up to you whether you were happy to just drive on that basis, which would mean that anything raised by a third party would be covered, but in the event of something happening, you would have to put your hand in your pocket for your your own doings, because only the third party is going to get paid out. Or you can simply, there are so many things online now where you can insure the vehicle for an hour, a day, 2 days, a week. So you can just take out very temporary cover. Dead easy. Absolutely dead easy. Or just drive it on your own insurance on a third party basis, assuming that you have DOV. The other thing to note about K-Camper specifically is you would need a C1 license. You would need to be, you would need class C1 on your license in order to drive it, because it's 4.5 tons of vehicle. What's clear as mud, Kieran Marsh? I do love community, says Christopher Lucas. I prefer the Bentley, says John Fletcher, but whatever you can afford. Well, that's just a piss take, isn't it? K-Camper sounds good to me, says Josh. James, he says, I think K-Camper would be good. Well, let me tell you about it. Very generous offer, I'd say, says Raven. Who gets the pleasure of emptying the chemical bog of the community camper? Whoever filled it. I mean, surely that's self-evident. You know, what do you think? You're getting a free thing. You're getting a free thing. The least you can do is empty your own bog, I would have thought. Or are you expecting somebody else to do it for you? Because that's not going to happen. I think it's an excellent idea, Boaty, says Mandy. Kegon1 says, I think it's a great idea and I love K-Camper, but you've only got a couple of months before you need to start worrying about... Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about that. Do I mean B1? No, I mean C1, I think, don't I? Pretty sure it's C1. It's a great idea, Boaty, says John Fletcher. Right. Well, let me tell you about the specific vehicle that could potentially be your community camper. Okay, it is a 2012 Peugeot Boxer. It started life as an ambulance, and it has subsequently been converted and extended in a variety of ways. It is set up as an absolute off-road weapon. It's set up as an off-road vehicle. Now, it has electric hookup capacity, so you could use it on a campsite should you wish to, without a problem. It's got electric hookup, but that's kind of not what it is designed for. Oh, I've done it against the on-air sign. Okay. I like K Camper's lookout tower. Mike P, it's fantastic up there. That is, well, that is the, oh, what did I call it? What did I call it? The Pottering Penthouse. It's beautiful up there. There's a massive sleeping area up there. You can fit about 16 people in there. It's beautifully light, airy, all the windows open. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Has it still got the blue light on top? No, it hasn't, John Fletcher. No, you didn't, Josh. So yeah, it's really set up as an off-grid thing. You've got a large amount of solar. You've got a large number of leisure batteries. In terms of sleeping capacity, then I mean it's I suppose it would be a 4-berth. Can the ambulance go through red lights? Are there any prescription medications still on board that old ambulance? Okay, maybe you're not taking this as seriously as I am, so maybe we'll talk about something else. Maybe we can talk about something else. Yeah, can it go through red lights? Maybe it's a mistake doing this on a general live stream. Maybe this would be better off done on a sort of a committee, a live stream for invited members of the community who, you know, would give a more insightful, thoughtful, and useful take on it. That might be a good idea, actually, having a community committee rather than just putting it out there generally for all the hoi polloi. Yeah, that might be worth thinking about. Anyway, how many people have died in the ambulance? If so, I'll buy it. Well, that doesn't even make sense, Kieran Mars, does it? How many people have died in the ambulance? If so, I'll buy it. Do you know what? This was a mistake, wasn't it? This was a mistake to mention this because I'm trying to do something worthwhile here, and clearly some of you are just on board too. So, okay, fair enough. I get the message. I get the message. I will do this privately with some people that that we choose and trust to be a little more helpful. Fair enough. My mistake. I will take I'll take that on the chin. Okay. Right, I'll have, what time have we got? I'll have one quick mission, and then we'll, if the internet holds up, we can have a bit of a laugh through until midnight. And oh, bless him, he's covering for me again. Oh, you legend, Tony. Thank you.
Always here to help, my friend.
Oh, you're a legend. I can safely leave you in the lovely Tony's capable hands while I go out for my final intermission of the evening. Thank you, mate. And it's over to you.
Right, cheers, bud. I'm just reading the comments, and there is some pretty harsh things going on. Boaty's offering to buy a camper for everyone to use for free. So why the bad mouthing? Right, it's all gone quiet now. Anyway, who's going to pick off now? Right, Andy, let me pick on you for a change. I'll always let you off. How are you doing, Andy, love? You know, it's nice that you're hanging around and you're not actually being with us, lot, because we're mad, as Corey would say, we're mad as a box of frogs. I don't believe it, like, you know, because I'm so innocent. Lady Di, hello, my love. Nice of you to say hello to me. My God, you got to be careful saying hello to me. You never know what's going to happen. Sorry about the breakup in all in the chat and everything, but sadly the internet can't handle it that well tonight. Oh, Mandy, now that's an invitation, love. She only says that because she knows I can't get out. Yeah. Oh, Steph, thank you very much, my love. Very good of you. Yeah. I hope you haven't been chasing Dan tonight with that bloody thing that you got with the turbo on. Who the F is Alice? I've no idea, Christopher. Pray tell. Oh, Mandy, you'll come to me. Oh, all right then. Oh, you'll have to get to know me better. My parents always told me don't go out with strange ladies. No, I'm calling you strange, but you're a stranger to me, kind of thing. Boaty, help! Somebody wants to abduct me, kind of thing. Yeah. It's good of you to take it in good part, Andy. You know, I mean, it's really nice. Is Andy still the back legs for the horse then? Mm. Oh, you're definitely strange, or you definitely fit in well with me then, Mandy. Don't come much stranger than me. Ask Andrew. Only up at like midnight, you know, carry on gabbing for 3 hours or so.
they've turned the lights off at the pub. It's all gone dark. It's all gone dark.
That could be due to the time.
It could well be.
Yeah.
They're not going to leave them on all night, are they? Ugh.
Right. I'll cut the call again, Boaty. I'll leave it to you now.
Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. Right, let's whiz back in the comments and see what I missed. Okay. I was somewhere around here. Why are people so cynical? Asked Mick O'Brien. Who knows? Who knows? I honestly think Kay is worth considering, says Jamesy. Having driven it and had a proper look around, I agree. Now, it will be a project. It will be a project. A bit like NETTY. Usable. Very usable. Eminently usable. A lot more usable than NETTY, which is why I think it's a good prospect for the community, because it's, you know, she's 23 years newer than NETTY and just a lot more usable. Piece of piss to drive. Lovely to drive, actually. But, you know, be aware that she is a project, and you would need to be adaptable to some little idiosyncrasies, much like NETTY. Much like NETTY. It's kind of the same deal as NETTY. You would need to be aware of, prepared for, and willing to deal with some pretty minor idiosyncrasies. But the big picture is she's fantastic. She is fantastic. And she would be an opportunity for those who haven't had the opportunity yet or don't have it at the moment to experience doing this, going away, whether it's off grid or on site, and yeah, doing what we're doing. I hate that I've always, since I got NETTY, I've been personally, maybe aware is the wrong word, but I've been concerned that there might be a dichotomy, there might be a split, because obviously since I got NETTY, that do this thing, the camper vanning, motorhoming, whatever you want to call it, and there are those who can't do it, whether that's through choice or it's just not feasible for them, for not viable for whatever reasons, whether it's cost, storage, you know, there could be a million and one reasons. But I'm aware that we're doing stuff that is exclusive. Not everybody could be here with us tonight, for example. And I didn't like that. I didn't like that. So I've tried to make the live streams inclusive and whatnot. But the dream is for those within the community, my dream is to make it possible for anybody in the community to do anything that others of us in the community can do. So that's what I'm going to try and make happen. And if we did this, this would be just the first of many steps in that direction. And I will keep working my ass off to make more and more happen. That's my little dream anyway. Alan Simpson joins us. A very good evening. A committee to sort out the details is a good idea, says Josh. A lot of us don't know the first thing about campers. Well, yeah. We'd probably do something like that. If we go ahead with this, then I probably would set up a private, not public, little group of people to just help me to deal with the thought processes and logistics of this. Just somewhere where, I mean, this is a general live stream. It's a public live stream. Obviously, people are going to have a laugh. People are going to be flippant. That's the way we do things here, isn't it? So it was my mistake, and I accept it to do this publicly. Going forward, I will set up something separate for the people who are interested in this project, whether it's as a user or whatever. We'll have our own little area where we can go a bit more, you know, less flippant and a bit more in depth and all of that. And I am getting very ready indeed for my staff supper, my staff curry. Oh, okay. Sean has the lovely Sean, life in the UK today, and his many other things. He's just gone back to his true self. Sean, if you're still watching, mate, go for it. Go for it. I would love to see the video that's coming out on me very soon. And you actually said I would be doing this to another member on the channel tonight, and I knew it was a scam 100%. Brilliant. Go for it, Sean. I look forward to it. I've got my own video coming out on you very soon because my team have been working really quite industriously on you and your doings, because the people who call out other people tend to be people who think that other people will be doing the same as them, and they're not necessarily. So bring it on. Bring it on. Please bring it on, Sean, because you wouldn't believe what I've got on you. Go for it. Go for it, mate. Go for it. But in the meantime, because I'm quite a busy chap, and quite honestly, and I don't mean to be offensive, I genuinely don't mean to be offensive, but as far as I'm aware, anybody who's spoken to me, nobody in the community likes you, and you're quite disruptive. So I'm going to block the channels that I see of yours, not because I'm worried about what you're going to say. You're just disruptive and unpleasant, and you're a bit of a liar, aren't you? Let's be fair. You don't cover your tracks very well, and you leave evidence on there. You appear on other people's live streams saying things, and your videos might have been taken down. Those live streams are still up, and anybody can find them. So anyway, go for it, mate. Go for it. But honestly, right, let's do the old blocking thing. He's got 400 million channels. If Sean pops up on any of his 50 million things, do me a favor, just hit the report to YouTube button. His YouTube channels have been taken down by YouTube. He's probably not supposed to have these ones. Just hit the report button, let YouTube deal with it. I'll do the block thing here. Block and report. Done. Thank you for reporting. There we go. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Where do I find these people? Whizzing through the comments a bit. I met a strange lady. She made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast. And she said, "Do you come from a land down under?" That's the one, wasn't it, Stu? Oh, Mick O'Brien. I know. I mean, some people, I offered to buy or try and buy a thing for the community to use. Doesn't cost them a penny. It only costs me. And people are going to make a video about me because it's 100% scam. How can it possibly... You have to laugh. You have to laugh. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, and there he is under ASMR Relax Videos. Right, let's report. And we will report that for harassment or bullying, I think. There we go. Okay, that's been reported, and now the comments will be deleted. Easily done. Oh, the sound has not got any better, has it? Oh, the sound is... Yeah, well, it's been a bit pants tonight in terms of the sound and visuals. My fault. I should have brought Starlink, but hey ho, we've look on the bright side. We've got through it. There's only 9 minutes of this awful sound left, and then we can all get some supper and get off to bed. Or make a video about how I'm the worst person in the world and I'm doing this, that, and the other. Oh, God. I look forward to watching that. Sounds like she has character, says James. Oh, there's lots of character. There's lots of character. Right, let's whiz through these comments a bit. Yes, I did forget the Starlink, Lady Di. I did. My bad. It's a brilliant experience, says Mike P. We love camping in a caravan. Many people do. I didn't think that I would, but it turns out I do. And I would love to make it available for people who might not be able to do it so easily otherwise. That's all I'm trying to do here. God, can we just... Bloody hell. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Christopher Lucas. Yes, I know of Kate. I know of Kate. Yasmin, a very good evening to you. Oh, Richard. He sent me a video. He sent me a video where he said that he had just been diagnosed with bipolar. He was terminally ill, both with COPD and a brain tumor. His wife had thrown him out. He's living in a tent in the woods, and he was taking it out on me. But he does that. He calls me everything under the sun, and then he apologizes and says it's all down to him. And then he got... I mean, if he genuinely is bipolar, then that makes sense. I'll put his video up on my channel, maybe. What are you using in lieu of Starlink? Asked Raven. Good question, Raven. I'm using, thank God for Phil and Ange, I'm using their little router, well, what do you call it? Dongle thingy. Without that, we would have nothing at all. So as it's been. I'm very grateful to them. Fun stuff. Good evening to you. And there we are, we've caught up with the comments. Well, tonight didn't go. In many ways, tonight did not go as I expected it to or thought it would. But hey-ho, hey-ho, we roll with the punches, don't we? My ex-neighbour was also in here. Steve, I think it was Steve. I think it was you, wasn't it, Steve? You're probably not here anymore. But there was a comment from James May Official complaining that I left a blue car. That's my ex-neighbour, Steve, who always complained about me. He left a comment in the village group that I run, my group, saying, would the person who previously lived at number 3 Bottom Road please remove his cars? They're causing a disaster. And he's now jumping on the live streams and said, why have you left your blue car there? Damned inconsiderate. Bloody hell. Get a life. You've got 17 cars parked down there, for God's sake. And you complained about mine when I was living there. I've got one car there. It's vehicle, not vehicles. And it's a legal car, legally parked on a public road. So, you know, there's a lot more in the world to worry about than that, isn't there? You're a policeman, a high-ranking policeman. Surely you should have more important things to worry about than whether I have left one, having moved out a couple of weeks ago, whether one of my cars happens still to be there because I haven't had the opportunity to get a friend to. Do you want to give me a lift? If you give me a lift, I will move it. Or get one of your underlings, get one of your less senior policemen. Bloody hell. The things you have to deal with in this life. God almighty. You can understand why people turn to mass murder. How do you deal with people doing stuff like that when you're just trying to be a decent person and get through life the best way that you can, and you get people, oh my God. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think the only way to deal with that kind of thing is to drink some more wine, have some staff curry, and go to bed and bloody ignore them all until 11 o'clock tomorrow night, when we will be doing all of this all over again. Bloody hell. Well, apologies for the poor quality of the sound and the visuals. Apologies for some of the content of the comments. Not sure what I can do about that, really. Oh, excuse me. Dreadful wine back there. And everybody's saying their good nights, which is probably a good idea. Yes, it's 1 minute to. Right, let's all sod off, shall we? Let's all sod off. Let's have a bit of supper if you haven't eaten already. Let's get a good night's sleep, and let's try and wake up and see a nice sunny world and a nice sunny disposition. And let's wake up and be kind to ourselves and be kind to others. Bloody hell. God, a Vic 20. I remember the Vic 20. I agree, Peter P. Yes. Night, night, all nice people. The Vic 20. Oh, right. Yes. An ocean away from us here in the UK, aren't you? But well, there you go, darlings. We've it's midnight. We've made it through. Apologies for, well, what do I need to apologise for? I apologise for forgetting Starlink, so that the video and audios have been terrible. I apologise for having a car legally parked somewhere where your wife feels that it's inappropriate, although in reality it's not affecting anybody else, certainly not affecting anybody else in the way that all of your cars do. All of the other neighbours complain about you. I've got written letters. Anyway, let's not go there. I apologise for being a cheating, scamming, 100% scam, this, that, and the other. God almighty. You know what? You know what? I could just not do this. I could just not do this. I've had a lovely day today. I've been away with my friends. I've been away in my lovely Netty. And I've set aside 2 hours, as I set aside time every single night, 365 days of the year. And I give my time to doing this. And I could have had, it's not always the case, but tonight I would have had a much, much nicer time if I'd have not done this live stream. And it's a thought, isn't it? It's a thought. Maybe this has run its course. You know, like they say about gambling, isn't it? When the fun stops, stop. Do I need this? Do I need to be dealing with this? Do I need to be dealing with people like that? When I could just, I kind of see why Mad Mark just fucked off. When it's good, it's great. And the lovely people are lovely and amazing. And what a shame that a fantastic community weekend with the nice people, the amazing people that are built up around the fact that I'm willing to give up an hour or more of my time on a nightly basis. What a shame. What a shame. And of all the nights when I was, this is what I've been building up to for 3 years. The stars aligned and the situation came about, Netty getting paid off, friends, blah, blah, blah. And the situation finally came where I could do what I've been promising. I mean, if nobody believed that I was doing this for the community before, you know, when I have a near-death experience, an accident I shouldn't have survived, I do a live stream. Christmas Day, live stream. New Year's Eve, live stream. Every night, live stream. And if you didn't believe before that I was doing it for the community, this was supposed to be the thing. Right, I've made it happen. You said I wouldn't do it. I've done it. I've potentially created a situation where I can give you a community thing. And I'm going to go to bed now thinking about not the way it should be, really, is it? It's not the way it should be. But that's humanity for you, isn't it? Not all of it, thank God. Not all of it. So what can I say about that? I don't know. We'll deal with this tomorrow. We'll deal with this tomorrow. It's a suboptimal way to end what should have been a fantastic night to end a fantastic weekend. But then it goes to show it only takes a few people, doesn't it? And I guess if you do this, Evening.
Evening, mate. Come on, chin up. You know, most of us in here support you wholeheartedly. You're always going to get the assholes that's going to try and ruin it.
Yeah, I guess.
You know, people appreciate you, what you do. We wouldn't be here together if you weren't here.
Yeah. I know, it's just, you know what it's like, human nature. You listen to the few rather than the many, don't you?
Well, just do what makes you happy. I mean, even if you need to take a short break, but don't just jack it in, you know?
Yeah. Oh, it's just been, yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be grand. It'll be grand. We will crack on.
Well, you'll always have to interrupt you, don't worry.
Where would I be without interruptions, eh?
Right. So chin up, big boy pants on, and get yourself something to eat and get to sleep.
That sounds like a plan, and we'll deal with the rest of the world tomorrow. All right, thanks, mate.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Good night, mate. Good night.
Okay, good night. Oh, Strat, bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Send them all to Hong Kong. Good point, Cairgun One. On the other side, without the lies, would you have met those people? No, I wouldn't. And that is a very good point. Oh, I'm not going anywhere. Of course I'm not going anywhere. Of course I'm not. I'm human. Believe it or not, I am human. And as much as I have a thick skin, I do have feelings. And you know, when you kind of build yourself up to do the thing that you've been dreaming of doing for 3 years, and it's supposed to be the big night, and we've been planning all of this, and you just get people telling you, I'm making a video about you, you're at 100% a scam, and you just think, fucking hell, really? But that's the world, isn't it? That's the world. Well, I can tell you this. The lovely Sean, who is probably a decent fellow, possibly. Who knows? Who knows? I've never met him. I hope I will. I would like to meet Sean. I would like to meet Sean. And that opportunity might well present itself quite soon. And he might well be a decent chap who's struggling with this, that, and the other. And I sympathise with him. I empathise, and I wish him all the very best. But he's not going to get to use the community camper, quite honestly. Yeah. And if that's wrong of me, I'm sorry. Speaker, good evening.
Boy, I've been asked to remind you not to forget to pick up Corey's parcel because it'll be going back in a couple of days.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Cheers, buddy. Yeah, I've just been. It's been the community weekend, and I've been trying to give my time to the people that have been kind enough to travel a hell of a lot of miles to spend time. And right for doing wrong, can you? You just can't do right for doing wrong. Stu, no, Stu, that is the point. Stu says we could all chip in towards it. No, that's the whole point. The whole point is that since this started, we've had, Sean has not been the only one. There have been others. There have been a few who say, oh, it's all a scam. He's doing this, he's doing that. The whole point is to stop all of that, to stop the Seans of this world. I pay for it and give it to you free. Nobody chips in. That's the point. That was the whole point. But still, people will say, you know, I'm going to use my own money to buy something for other people to use, and I'm the scammer. Fucking hell. When you're a star and a major public personality, God almighty, I'm a fat idiot in a bloody, oh dear, I'm so, well, that's cheering me up, that's made me laugh. When you're a star and a major public personality, oh fuck it, maybe I should, yeah, okay, I will, what's the word they use? I will, oh, what's the word? Begins with an I think. I will, I can't remember the word, but I will, oh, what's the word? I will, oh, okay. Yeah, mate, what was it? Star and major public personality. Identify. That's it. I will identify from now on as a star and major public personality. Don't you know who I am? Darling, I'm in a mood. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Right, that's it. That's it. That's it. I'm starting off, and you should all too. So, bless. I apologize for tonight. It's not been anything like what I expected it to be, and I'm a bit down about that. But I'll be fine tomorrow. I will be fine tomorrow. I will catch up with the Monaco Grand Prix. I will inhale some lovely curry. I have another glass of wine. I'll sleep fantastically in Netty. I'll have an amazing breakfast with my friends tomorrow, and I will see all of you lot tomorrow night, and we will get back on it in a positive and lovely way going forward. Excuse you. That's the way. Okay. Let me wish each and every one of you a safe and peaceful night and a good day tomorrow. May the... What? Oh, no idea what that's about. Let me wish you all... Where did I get to? Oh, yeah, and a good day tomorrow. May the new day bring you joy, may it bring you pleasure. At the very least, may it be manageable. And I can't wait to see you next time. The candle. The candle will be relit tomorrow night. Can't wait to see you then. In the meantime, all the love in the world from me. And on that note, Peugeot and indeed, bosh. Good night, darlings. Love you lots like jelly tots.